darlings.
That was
My name is
fantastic.
Alyssa.
Oh,
What'd you
sorry, go
say,
ahead.
Ed?
I was like, that was fantastic. We got unicorns and chickens. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Welcome to UI Fridays. Alyssa Nichol and Ed Charbeneau here in the house. And no, yes, I think it's Cindy on our team created that intro for me because I think she made another one, and I was like, "Can I please have that one?" And so she just made a custom one for me. She was so nice. So, oh
Yeah,
my
that was so
gosh, it's
cool. That's the
Friday
first time I've
already.
seen that.
I kind of want it to be like 2 minutes instead of 30 seconds, just because like I need more of the the funniness. But how long is your intro on Blazer?
I think it's 2 minutes 30. So it gives people time to join the show
Mm.
and get into chat. And I
Yeah,
notice like
no, it's
sometimes
nice.
if you're like watching another show and you click over at the start of a show and the ads will run for about 30 seconds anyway. So people were
Oh,
missing the introduction, which I have like a really cool introduction. And they would come in and
oh,
they're like, well, I only saw the last like 10 seconds of it because I was watching like a Burger King commercial.
oh! I didn't even think about that. No, I need to definitely. I'm gonna make a note of that real quick on my marker board desk.
Well, you do that. I'll try to find the
Do
code
it.
that we wrote last week because I lost it.
Lengthen UI intro. Because, yeah, with the introduction of ads, I didn't even think about how that changes things. So, today, if you are here with us and not watching an ad, we are going to talk a little bit more about creating a theme in VS Code. Last week, Ed came on and kind of showed us some of the basics of what was that app called, Ed? I want to pull
That's
that
why
up.
I couldn't find it. Like
What? What
the
happened?
I couldn't find the code because it's not in my file system yet. It's still on the interwebs.
It's still in the app.
Yeah, so I need to go to that, and it is vs dot, or sorry, no, themes.vscode.1
Nice.
is the name of the website.
Themes.vs Code 1. I'm
And I,
sharing this out to the chat because if you're interested in creating a VS Code custom theme, from what Ed showed me, this was the way to do it, at least to get started,
share.
because you can
Oh, share
export it from
profile.
here and start customizing it yourself inside of VS Code, which is like hella meta. But
It's so cool.
Okay, so did you find it in the
It's on
on
the
the
web.
website?
That's why I couldn't find it on disk because it does not exist on disk. So uh, it is in this app, and we started creating the light theme for because for some reason people like light themes. I don't know. You said you like a light theme, so
I
I said
do. I like the
we.
contrast. I think it's easier to read, but that's me.
So this is the dark version. So we have a dark theme already, and that one's on the marketplace. Or you can just go into your modules widget in Visual Studio Code and type in Code It Live, all one word,
Mm.
and it will come up in there. So we're going to add a light theme to that option as well. Um,
I
I
completely
don't.
agree with Aaron. Aaron said they're better for presenting, in my opinion, and I'm right there with you because I think the contrast from further away or on a smaller screen, I think the code is just a little bit easier to read. So
On light or
that's
dark.
on
So
light. I'm
okay.
I'm defending light.
Yeah, I've noticed it's nuanced. So if you're presenting on the web like we are now, dark themes seems to hold up pretty well. If you're at a conference though and you're up on a projector, sometimes light theme like rocks it because projectors are really bad at dark colors. So
Okay.
yeah, I
Mm.
will often switch to a light theme at a in what was that called in person in the before when we used to like see
Like
people
like
in
real
person.
events. I don't
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Aaron said that projector saturation sucks. Yeah.
yeah.
I sometimes I remember this one time I spent like hours like customizing this keynote theme. And I like whenever I went to present the projectors, they're just horrible. And you couldn't see like the details that I had put into the background and things like that. And I was just like my heart like broke. And from that moment on I was like, black text on white. That's how we will do this. Oh my goodness.
I know I did that before too. So I remember the conference. It is the Houston Developer Conference, I think is what's called. So it's in Houston, hence the name. And I ended up with the worst projector on the planet. It had like zero contrast, and I spent forever on slides, as I always do. And when I threw the slides up on the screen, they were so washed out you couldn't read any of it.
Oh
So I ended up
no.
just showing like code, and it was almost an all slides talk. So it was like very
Oh my
awkward.
God.
It was
How
very
do you
awkward.
recover from that?
Yeah,
You
I ended
just
up like
don't have a
typing
visual.
things like that were in the slides and like zooming in on the typed out stuff. It was really bad. It was probably one of the worst. Yeah, it was
I'm
bad.
imagining like using like a little pop-up and like typing in it and being like, here's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you gotta roll with the issues,
Mm.
but I
Oh,
feel I
so
feel your pain.
today we are going to do a shorter UI Friday. Both Ed and I are hella busy. I don't know why. April's just the month for me at least. Like I look at
It
my
is.
calendars throughout the year, and April is just like everything kind of just dumps itself like a spring shower. What happened to doing demos on a whiteboard?
I prefer chalkboard. I go back to
Oh,
those days. Way to
I'm
go
sorry,
with the
but
chalkboard.
chalkboard gives me distinct nausea feeling because it takes me straight back to college with like higher level advanced math, and I don't know why all of them preferred chalkboards, and it just I don't know, it just
Were
gives
you
me this
the eraser clapper for the teacher? Like
No! Oh
you
God,
didn't
I
go
wish.
outside and catch COPD from the erasers
Okay,
like the rest of the
literally,
children?
we have to address something because we're talking about age right now with
I
the
know.
erase clapper. My husband was like, "Yeah, there's no way Ed is that much older than us." And now, because you said something, and I was like,
I
"Oh, he
like him
just showed."
already.
He was like, "What?" He's got like, because I was like, "Well, I think one of his kids is in college." I was like, "So," I was like, "He's got to be at least be like 10 years older than us," and he was like, "No." He's like, "We could have had kids earlier. He's got to be our age." So
Nope.
no one believes that you're actually the age that you say you are. Just so you
That's
know.
good. That's good. I like to keep it that way. So it's all
Oh my gosh.
magic, smoke and mirrors. I'll
uh,
pretend
s-
for a minute.
so we do have a short show today. Apologies if you were hoping for
We should
a
probably do
long
something.
one. But Ed, do you want to stay in the website or like today and then like export it on next week, or do you think because we're gonna save the publishing for next week,
Yeah,
like
I
how
think
do you
that might
publish a
that
theme?
I think the
But do you
publishing
think
part needs to be a show because it's
do you think
not
we should export
straightforward.
today and like start customizing in VS Code, or do you think we should also have that on the publishing show? Like what do you think we
Let's
should
see
cover?
how much of this we have left. I think
Okay.
we're gonna finish out the styles today, and then if we'll check the time when we're done here and see what we got left. So last week we got through I think half, if not more, of this panel of options.
Okay.
I think we got to the terminal maybe. Did we get
So
to the
the
terminal?
terminal, I don't know. Let me
Terminal does
see.
not look like it is styled. It still has the original colors. So I don't think we got to the terminal.
Do you do? Oh, you make it like a light theme? Is that the like if it's a terminal, does it pop up as a dark terminal on your light theme, or is it also light themed? Like what do you do?
You can do whatever you'd like. So on
What's proper?
mine, I think on the other, so I've got, this is the dark theme here.
Hmm.
And if I do a terminal, it's a nice dark window on mine.
Yeah.
So you're the light theme expert. Do we keep it stark white? Do we go with like a light
Yeah.
shade? Do we?
Yeah. I think we go with white, and I just don't know. This is where it gets into the tricky bits of syntax because I don't know how different you make like on your terminal text, how different is it from like your code?
So on the terminal text, what I did is I used, um, I'm not sure I touched the terminal text
Hmm.
because I wanted to make sure that I didn't interfere too much with like the greens and magentas and stuff, because those can have certain meanings
Oh
in
yeah.
the consoles. I try not to mess with those too much. I don't think this. I may have gone with similar shades from our palette, but not changed them overtly too
Okay.
much. So, like for the blue, I think I might have just gone in, and this is our color palette, by the way. This is our progress color palette. I think I went
Call it our
straight in.
muse.
Yeah, I think I went straight in here and just grabbed like blue and just replaced like their
Replace
blue
the
with
blue.
our blue,
Okay.
and I didn't overthink it. I mean, you can hardly even tell the difference. So there's blue and bright blue, which you can barely tell the difference between in the defaults, let alone ours. So we can go ahead and drop those in. We'll pick the teal blues off of ours. These middle ones probably will work good, like that. So a lot of this is just figuring out the right colors from your palette. I would highly suggest starting with a palette if you're going to build your own theme. And we talked about that last show. If you're joining us this time and you didn't catch the last show, we talked about palettes. Alyssa, you had a tool, and I had a tool. What was the one you used again? Hail
Yeah,
Pixel?
Hail Pixel, HAIL, which I can share again. I love that resource, but I actually just did a workshop where they the people attending the workshopees, I don't know what their noun is. They were
Students?
throwing out the students. The workshopees, obviously. They were throwing out color resources, and colorhunt.co, I'd never heard of it, but that's one of my new, like, I added it to my resources, which I can share. Oops. Aaron asked, did you use the progress logo green? That could be too bright on light, but great on dark. Yeah, what did you use?
I used our light green. Our progress logo green I did not use. That one's
She's vibrant.
pretty dark. So these look pretty good. Yellow, I don't care what shade of yellow and white you're going to use. I can hardly read those. So I just replaced what they had with ours, but it was already hard to read in my opinion. Ooh, looks like part of that's already yellow though. Maybe that one needs to be darker.
Do we have a darker yellow?
Yeah, we do have a darker yellow I can use.
Or an orange?
We have that orange.
Something.
Let's drop orange in there. I know for sure that will look better on the white. And then we'll go back one more time and check that.
But yeah, if you're looking for a
better.
muse or a theme, check out colorhunt.co. That one was like, I don't know, it's fun. It looked
I
good.
like this one too, if I can remember.
Which one
right.
is yours?
SwissColors.net, I think is it.
Did you say
This one
Swiss?
is awesome. Yeah.
Oh.
If it's still, it's been parked. It went offline. Womp womp. Maybe I'll have to look that one up on a Wayback Machine or something sometime. That makes me sad.
At least it wasn't something untoward.
So, yeah, it could have been. You never know. Swiss Colors comes from the Swiss design style that was really big in, I want to say the 70s. Let's see if I can find it. So yeah, okay, 50s. My bad. So that 50s, like retro,
Oh yeah.
mid-century modern. A lot of this came out of a Swiss design.
Now I need to go and look in the Wayback because I bet that was a really cool one.
Yeah. So it had
This
all
is
those
the-
like mid-century colors that you.
The
just
color
click on
hunt
and-
one that the workshop ease showed me, but it's just, I love things like this where they give you like the primary color and the hexes, and then it's just palettes. It's beautiful. It can be useful when you're completely
Okay,
at a
so
loss for color. So
think
is Pantone still a thing? Aaron
yeah.
just asked.
Yeah, Pantone is definitely a thing.
Isn't it only for print though?
Yeah, mainly that's a print thing.
Because I don't think anything in the web uses Pantone.
So we're talking about light themes in tabs. Are those also just very like gray and whites, or do we have a color preference for our tabs? Can we get
So,
fancy with like borders or something? Give it a
ooh,
little pop.
yeah. Yeah. I
Active
think
border.
borders would be much safer. I'm pulling up my VS Code to reference my light theme because I'm like typing in my Finder VS Code and
Mm.
it's like, that doesn't exist. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't exist? It's because it's Visual Studio. You have to like type it out.
Can we go like with an active bright tab like that, or is that too much?
Let me see.
Is that too intense for your
I think
light
that's
palette
okay.
world?
Usually it's the gray and then white for your active one, but I think we'll be okay if we want to throw a pop of color. I'm wondering if we should change the inactive ones to white, but maybe that would be confusing.
That's bad. That didn't work. I wish there was an undo
Mm,
button. That's the only thing this lacks. I think that needs to be dark text. There we go. Um, so the inactive need to be what now?
I think so. I think it's hard when you make it blue for your active because if you look at that just like at a glance,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like a button to click and not the active tab to me.
But our active tab here is the same color.
That's true. That's
Does
true.
that make it okay? Because
Yeah. No.
there's kind of a
No. Yeah.
precedent set already. Um, I mean, I'm up for suggestions. I'm not trying to be a
No.
know-it-all. I'm
I
just pointing
I'm
out
just
that we do have that.
right as
There we
an
go. Purple.
active tab already.
Yeah. So we've set an expectation, I think. Maybe.
Hmm.
I
No.
hope.
Yeah.
I like color. I like things to be colorful.
I'm actually
You
gonna
should
take
see.
this and go and make an all gray one. Like just the whole thing. It's just varying shades of gray.
I'll show you my take on a light theme. This is a custom light theme I did for Visual Studio.
Oh God, yes.
Um, you're either gonna love it or hate it. So it's
I'm
one of
so
those things
excited.
you get a reaction and it's either positive or negative. There's no like I kind of like it. It's either like I hate it, get it off my screen, or oh yeah, that's awesome, I love it. So I have a theme that ships with dark and light. Why is it not showing in here properly? That's weird. Maybe I have to go with this one. Let's see. I don't know why it has 4 behind it. But this is light theme to me. Let's open something maybe. This is very light. But it's very colorful too. You can have light and colors, right?
That is um
I was like, that's a theme.
that is what is happening. Oh my.
It's a theme,
There's
all right.
wow. You like colors.
Yeah, it's very colorful. I like it. So you gotta have.
I just don't think I'm a fan of color. I think I'm gonna have to
I
make
mean,
it an all gray, black and white theme and just see how popular it is, you know,
do you
like
see a trend here, Alyssa? Do you see?
or clothes.
Yes, my clothes match my theme. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh,
They
Aaron
also
said the
match my
director's cut.
office and
Oh yeah, that's true. And like whenever I get my office set up, it's gonna be all like
okay.
shades of gray and black behind.
You ready for this one? Ready? Look.
Oh God,
Here we go.
yes.
There we go.
Oh no, you didn't. Are you ready for this?
My pen
So
matches.
you're not ready for this.
My pencil matches.
I like literally have black pens. I'm just like,
The cup I pulled it out of matches too, by the way.
oh my God, my cup is white.
Yeah. So,
How deep does this preference go?
oh my gosh. Hang on.
Like, what is wrong?
My laptop bag.
Oh no, Ed, you
Uh,
didn't. You're really not afraid of. You live life in color.
my shoelaces. I don't have my shoes right now, but my shoelaces. Um,
Oh, that's
so I bought a
funny.
pair of jeans once, and I put them on for the first time, and I walked in the room, and my wife was like, "I like those. I like those jeans. They're really nice. They're just blue jeans." So she's,
Oh.
you know. Then like a couple days later, I wore them again, and she looks at them. She goes, "Is it just me, or is the stitching on those jeans in blue and orange thread?" I was like, "Oh, you noticed?" And she's like, "Seriously? Like You bought a pair of jeans because they had blue and orange stitching on the blue
Oh
jeans.
my gosh. You've
I was
got a
like,
problem. I think you've got a
did.
color problem.
I
Just
did.
too many.
So, anyway, we got off.
I am surprised that you're not a sports ball fan though, because
Oh,
you do
man.
seem to have a blue and orange
Yeah, it's not a sports
life
thing.
theme.
I've got my all my get up over there. It's all blue and orange theme. The kids started doing projects and coloring them for me too in the office everywhere.
Aww.
So it's a thing. It's a thing.
Babies.
It's a thing. My office is painted this style. I have all of my artwork is that style. I picked it specifically with those palettes. I'm
Okay,
a color
so
nerd.
we did do terminal and plugged in colors from the Progress color brand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to read that sidebar because it's teeny tiny on the screen. Scroll bar.
Scroll bar.
breadcrumbs.
Can we call it
Oh,
a scroll
God.
bar? Can we?
Are we not allowed to?
Can we, Alyssa? Can we call it a scroll bar?
I think you said, can we call it the scroll bar? I was
Can
like,
we
what else
color
can we
it?
call it? Yes. No. Make it like pink or something.
Yeah. No, I don't mind pink. It's this is gonna be like
Oh,
art,
Lord.
like,
Is it doing it? Did it do it? Did it happen?
how's that?
Oh, that. No.
No?
No.
Like, no.
No. It can be a
No.
dark color, like dark purple or
Ooh,
dark
even better.
blue.
How about dark teal?
No to the pink.
I like that. Can
That's
we do
good.
that one?
That's
All
perfect.
right.
That's much better.
Yes.
The red was
Color.
not happening.
We have color.
I'm so excited. Okay, so
Now-
scroll bar there's like all those other, I don't know, hover.
There's hover and active.
On
so
these-
hover makes
I
it
didn't
go
even know.
dark gray.
Okay.
Let's change the color on hover.
And then
Hover
when
to-
you click it to like drag it, I guess it changes
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
That's what active means for a scroll bar.
Ooh, I like that.
And I really
we
like
do that?
limes.
Can we do that?
Oh, okay. But grab it. Did you grab
Oh,
it?
It goes
Wait.
like a deep gray when you grab it.
Is it?
Yeah. Click.
Okay. Okay.
Can we do
Well,
orange
because
now?
it looks like it is giving it an opaque color. So I
Uh,
guess it's just the purple showing up behind it or something.
Can we do pink when we grab it?
Oh, God. We love you and we apologize for this theme when it's published into the world.
That is awesome. Come on. When you grab it and you scroll down, it's pink. Oh, that is so nice.
Okay. I
You have veto
officially.
power. Yes or no?
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. I would rather it be purple, but we can do it. It's fine. It's totally fine.
We already have purple here. You want to do lighter
That's
purple?
blue. Are you blind, man?
Blue? Stupid.
That's
Are you
blue
gonna
that you
notice blue,
did.
though?
No, I said
that's-
what you put it at
Oh, that's
is blue.
teal. It's teal.
So it's
And
teal and then blue and then
If you
pink.
hover,
Those are
it's
the colors
purple.
I'm seeing.
If you drag, it's pink.
That is not purple. That's blue.
It's
That second color, that is so blue.
it's teal if it's not touched. It's purple if you
No,
hover.
it's not. No.
That's
Okay.
That's
We're gonna have what is it? 311B
yes.
97. That's not. That's blue. I'm sorry. They can say purple all they want.
I wonder if Google can do.
Ooh, tell us what color something is. What color is this? Tell me what color this is. Get color names from my
a
picture. Color names from an image. Will you put in a hex? No?
You have to have a picture.
Oh.
Um,
You
it's
could
somewhere on this
screenshot
spectrum
it.
though. It's in that spectrum.
Wow, I don't know, man.
It's
If
gotta
I
be
if I was
purple.
like if I just had that color on a card and that's all that was there, and they'd be like, "What is this?" I'd be like, "Blue."
Oh, we can try something. Hang on. Oh, we've lost viewers are like colors. I'm out.
I'm out. I'm
Let's
out.
see. Let's go to code 8 live dashboard. And then we'll say poll, new poll. Is this purple or blue? So the question is, you have 1 minute to answer. Is this purple or blue?
Yeah. I really want to know. Please vote.
This is the color that we are debating.
Okay,
Although
yeah,
it's
but like, and I know it says purple, but like,
even though it says purple, is it
like
purple or blue?
make something that background, like change
Sure.
like, yeah,
Uh,
take
so
it and
let's
like put it
grab the
really big for the
hex,
audience so that they can
inspect.
see.
Or here, we'll do this. We'll go to about. Is it Chrome? About. No, I forgot how to do this. About blank. There we go. Inspect, and then
Just on the element
edit,
style right below that.
edit attribute.
It's right there. It's already there. It's just right.
Equals.
Oh God, you're doing it inline.
Really? Are you going to criticize me doing inline on a
No, it's totally fine.
of about blank?
No.
You didn't even comment on the nice hack of, oh, you can go to the browser, type about blank, and it gives you just a blank tab to like.
Okay, well, first of all, when you do magic, which is probably about 5 times per stream, my eyes just go blank because I don't know what you're doing. You're absolute. So yes, we will address that. Secondly, is the poll still running? Please vote on this color. Do you see purple or blue?
This is purple.
Or blurple. Yeah, so tell me about blank.
It's just a built-in empty page that's in the browser. So if you just type about blank, it will give you a blank page.
Does it only work in Chrome?
I don't know. It probably works everywhere because all the browsers are based on Chrome these days. So if I went to Edge, Edge probably does the same thing.
I'm gonna go vote.
I
know it's cheating.
Blank. Boom, blank page. So yeah, it works pretty much everywhere. Gives you a blank page. I like to do this sometimes because I like to like riff in JavaScript, but I don't really necessarily want to go to stack
page
blips.
That already exists. Oh, right.
And because I'm not doing Angular or React, I just want to test like some simple JavaScripty things. So I'll go to about blank, then I'll do inspect, and I'll hit console and just var equals
right.
Foo, and then,
I'll just go and I'll just go onto like Google's homepage and do that. But about blank is a much better clean slate. We've got some comments in the chat. Marcus says it's blurple, which it is. It's blupple. Bloople. Yeah. So and Aaron says that the hardest thing in development is naming and the hardest in UX is colors.
This is why am I getting an unexpected token of comma? Is this not valid?
Let me see.
I thought this was valid.
About blank just didn't work for me. Sorry.
Really?
What did you do?
About blank doesn't work for you?
Is it 1: or 2? Because I'm getting the version history of Chrome.
It's 1: about blank should give you. Are you in Firefox or Safari?
2. No, I tried to do 2. I'm in Chrome.
Oh, it's just 1:
I'm not
it's not like HTTP. It's just about blank.
Are you trying to make an array?
Yeah. What did I do wrong?
The brackets. Change them to brackets.
Oh, it's brackets.
Square brackets.
Alyssa taught me JavaScript. Yay!
Don't know. Let's not claim that.
Yay. So this is what I'll do. I'll get in here and tinker around. That's easy for me.
So I'm dying to know. Did people vote? Do we have any votes? Do people know?
View results. And it is nobody voted.
No one voted.
Great audience.
We're never gonna know. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Great
All right,
audience.
listen, Ed. I told you we could end after 30 minutes. We are now at that. Do you want to look and see if 30? There's look and see if there's anything extra that in the VS Code theme. Like, is there? So we're almost to the bottom. So do you want to finish this, and then that way on the next stream we can talk about the exporting?
Yeah. Let's finish this up. Ed's was better. I don't know.
Ed's what turtle?
My what was better?
Ed's object. What are you talking about? You talking about his
object? That should have been an array.
Yeah, he thinks your object was better than my array. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, I was. That's what I was doing. I was making a JSON object by accident. Foreground. So this foreground is where? I don't know what it's pointing at. Oh, I think it's that right there.
Oh.
I think. Is it? Oh, it's that. It's that text right there. So I'm going to use the dark teal on that one. Brand.artist.com. Colors. Alyssa's gone. She's left me.
I was asking Turtle if it's blue or purple. I need you to know.
You're not going to let that one go, are you? I can see how things... Turtle, I feel you, my friend. I feel you. I see how things go when the cameras are off.
You better say.
You're a
that
troublemaker,
it's blue.
Alyssa. You're a troublemaker is what you are.
That command is not supported right now.
Who's talking?
Excuse me.
Is
Alexa.
someone in your-
Alexa.
Someone's in your office.
I think Alexa picked up something what we were
I'm
saying.
not sure.
All right, Alexa, do not disturb.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Buzz off.
How long does it like turn do not disturb off after a while, or is that like until you turn it back on?
You could say, Alexa, do not disturb
That's
for
nice
1
of
hour.
Alexa, but I'm always working on how I say things, and I might not.
Oh my
have it
gosh, I
right.
think I
Does that
paused
answer
too
your
long.
question?
This thing, it's not great. Like, I'll go, oh, you know who, turn up the TV. And it's like, turning off the TV. It's like, thanks. Now I gotta turn the TV back on. And all I want to do is bring the volume up a little bit. This one, I think I left alone on my themes.
Yeah? What is it?
Maybe. No, wait, no. I had replaced this one too. I just updated the colors. So we've got, like, the notification dialogues. These are already kind of light themey. I left those alone. I just changed
Can we
the
just change their
icon
button?
colors to match.
Do they have a button
The
color, or
We
is-
already set the button.
We
Those
did?
were those were the button colors that we picked way earlier when we did this.
Okay.
Yeah. So we decided to go with the blue buttons.
Nah, make it
So-
like teal or purple. It should pop like
Oh.
like everything else is popping.
I'm gonna watch that show. I'm gonna watch that show.
No,
then,
listen,
because-
listen to me, Ed. You love color. I'm trying to lean into that. We need to get away from Alyssa's subtleties, and we need to just go rainbow. All right, go rainbow.
I want to watch that show again because I think on that show I was like, let's make colorful buttons, and you're like, blue. Let's do blue.
Blue and gray. I know. I can tell. I can tell that's me. So make it
Now your
pop.
flavor of the day is make it something not blue. Do we do purple or teal? Those are like our two main ones.
I don't know. You are the color user. I need you to say what you would use here so that I can.
So if we did
feel it out.
purple, I feel like this might be confusing with our sidebar. Maybe.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
could see that.
Maybe. Unless it's a bright purple like that one. Like, does that might work. If it's that one. And then
Yeah. What do you do for the default
that's
background
the
though? Are you leaving it
hover.
blue?
And then we need a brighter
Oh, okay. So is that a rule of
actually,
thumb?
let's
Because
see.
I've seen both buttons get darker on hover, and I've seen them get lighter on hover. Is there?
I don't know if there's a UX pattern. I think I was following
Sure.
what this one did.
Right.
Like, I think it depends on the theme a little bit. I think I've seen them get darker more often.
On hover, get
I
darker.
think. Let's see. Let's go to builder.telerik.com. Let's see what we do here. Just out of curiosity. The default theme. The good old, I love our stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to criticize a little bit though. Don't you just love our salmon color that we apply?
You
as
don't
a
like
default?
it? I love
Good old yummy
it.
salmon color.
I'm
Just-
a huge fan of the salmon. Because it's so safe. It's a safe salmon.
So
you
you
know?
when you look at our controls, you think of salmon
Honestly, like if I have to pick, like every time I pick between our default material or bootstrap, I always go default because I like it. But you hate
So
the salmon.
ours gets lighter. Ours gets lighter.
Okay. Okay. But you're right. The VS Code by default, it was getting darker, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Got darker. Got darker.
Darker. Okay. I'm writing this down because I want to
So
look it up.
ours goes lighter. That one goes darker. Let's
Button
see
cover.
what material does.
Ooh, yeah.
Oops. Material. Let's see what happens when we go to material. Button. It's still salmon. What the heck? That's not right.
It's still salmon.
That's buggy, guys. That's a bug. That's a bug.
I think it's supposed to be pink.
Material.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pink.
Okay. I refreshed. Maybe that'll
I doubt it.
cause it to redraw.
I've been reporting bugs in Theme Builder for about 6 months now, so you're brave. You pulled it up on stream. Like it's a do not go zone for streams right now.
It gets lighter on material.
It gets
too.
lighter too.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty
don't
sure
know.
we follow the material guidelines, so that's probably how the actual
how?
material theme does it as well.
Okay.
I like Theme Builder. I haven't had as many issues with it.
What am I doing
I
wrong
use
then?
it
Is it
for
because you're
the
using it for
SAS.
Blazor?
No, I've used it for Kendo as well. I use it for the SAS themes. Like
Yeah.
it does break from time to time. Like in between releases is the worst time because we'll ship the new theme bits, and sometimes it gets out of sync with the new bits, and it'll either cause compilation
I wonder if that's
issues.
why, because I was trying to do a stream around release and it was.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
I don't touch it around release.
okay.
That's bad. I don't do that.
So I like that button better. I want to see it. Yeah, see that pops.
Yeah.
That's beautiful on that. That's good.
Much
I
better.
like it.
Love it.
Yeah.
At least you're not using gradients. Yeah, you can't do gradients in Visual Studio Code. It will not let you. You have one value option.
You're saying in Visual Studio you can?
Cannot do gradients. Not that I know of. You may be able to do it with like some custom plugins or something, but not off just the default theming capabilities.
Okay.
So.
I just didn't know if that was a difference between Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code was gradients.
Oh, that's what I meant. Visual Studio Code. You can't do it in Visual Studio either, but you can hardly theme anything in Visual Studio. It's a complete pain.
Really? I thought it
yes.
was just like some of the variables were abstracted, but mostly you could. But it's
No,
much harder
it's-
than this.
It is a maze, needle in the haystack for everything you want to try to theme in that. It's a pretty big problem.
Okay, show us how to export if you think we're ready.
We've
And then
got
we can-
syntax to go over.
Oh, do we do syntax in this? I thought you said you
Yeah.
only wanted to do syntax
Let's fly
outside of this.
through- No, not all of it. So let's fly through this Git window real quick and just do some quick drop-in replacements of like their green versus our green, their purple.
Man,
versus
how
our
nice would it
purple.
be? I feel like that's the next step for this app is to say like common color themes, so like replace all greens at once, replace all purples at once. I think that would
You
be
could probably
slick.
do that in the text editor. It's a little ham-handed, so you might run into some issues doing that, but you could try it. See what kind of results you get.
Aaron, when Aaron was talking about gradients, do you have a theme already that uses gradients? I need to know about this if you do, because I need to see gradients done well in this.
So I've seen things like with themes that you download them in pieces. So like they'll have the main theme that you download. I have one that I like. It's called like Synth 84 or something like that. And that one, you download the main theme. You can just leave it like that. And then there's like additional plugins that give it like glows and fonts and things.
Okay.
So I know there's extra capabilities you can give your themes if you want to give them those things. Not in VS Code, in web themes. Oh, yeah.
So he's just talking about
Definitely.
if gradients should go to top or bottom or left or right or
We didn't hit
corners.
editor at all yet. There is 50 settings in editor, but they're really not that many. Most of them are
Opaque,
highlighting.
right? What is with all those see-through colors?
So these are like text highlighting type things. So you want to kind of look at some of these because I can't read half of that. That doesn't work for me. Maybe we should go to syntax first and see. These are all like very pastel colors that it came out with. Um,
So this is,
variables and properties.
let me show you mine real quick.
Mhm.
I need to stop that sharing and reshare this and share everything. I want to show you, I'll show you this VS Code. So when I highlight, this is my light theme. And when I highlight, it is that gray, but like this is very legible. So I don't know if it's coming up across screen as, so are you thinking we'll just go with like, what
I
is
think
theirs?
the highlighting sections are fine. I think the problem with this is the syntax right now is very light.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
it's like almost an opaque like yellow, and then it's when it overlays on top of it, you can't read anything. So I
That
think
makes
these need to change.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of red text either because it reminds me of an error. So I
Yeah.
try to avoid like red text if I can. So I would grab like maybe the teal here. Values and properties. I'd probably maybe go with let's do purple first. For keyword, maybe this purple. Keywords, boom. So keywords are like constant,
Oh, yeah, that
var,
looks good.
function.
Yeah.
And then variables and properties. Maybe we'll slap the teal or the blue in there. Let's see what teal looks like. So that goes there. That might still be a little too light.
Is it?
Maybe. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at that one. That one's too light. Okay, so maybe that looks okay. Numbers, definitely too light. Definitely too light. And these can be any color we want. They don't have to necessarily be these colors.
I know it's hard though
Precisely.
because you start throwing in too many colors and doesn't it look like higgledy piggledy? This is the part that I I get confused on because I'm like, how many colors is okay in a theme syntax?
Yeah. So these are grouping like so any kind of number, integer, that type of thing. Like
Okay.
what is a common color for like an integer or something?
Green?
Green.
I see a lot of like green.
Okay, let's look at our greens.
Both of
So we
these.
don't want to mess it up with like, I think a brighter green because a darker green to me says comment. I think every editor I've ever used is comment. I like that. That's not bad.
Looks good. What are you gonna do about the yellow? You like the yellow or are we leaving it?
I do not like
changing
that.
it?
It's too bright.
What do you like
Especially
the
for
orange
classes.
or
Classes and context for me is like blue. Like a blue color. That's green. I didn't get
yeah,
a
that's
clipboard.
this green. What'd you grab?
I think I pasted into the page. Remember, it has a
Oh,
input instead of just
because they're
a label or
inputs.
something.
Oh, yep. Oh, that's better.
So how does that look with the blue?
Yeah, I think it looks good. Why we still have, is that lime? What is that other
Functions
color?
and methods. Functions and methods.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, what have we used so far? We used teal. We used purple. We used green. There's a deep blue.
Yeah, I want to see that one.
We can use that. Nice
Is this for the actual
blue.
brackets too, you think?
Let's see. No, the brackets. Yeah, I think it did. It's
Did
hard
it?
to tell that in black. It's difficult to tell that in black. I think the brackets might be black. Let's see. The brackets are black.
Oh,
So
they
that'd be
are.
editor foreground. I think that works pretty good though.
No, I think it looks really good. The
And then
strings have, I don't know what you're
definitely
gonna.
need to change.
Do you want it to pop? What are you thinking for strings?
Let's see how this deep orange looks for strings.
Yeah. Well, scroll down a little bit. I want to see that fetch.
I don't think I can scroll.
Oh, sorry.
It's kind of it's not a screenshot, but it's not a live.
But it's
editor
fixed.
view.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so
I
like,
think.
I can zoom
Oh,
in.
that's better. Yeah. What do you think of that?
I think that's okay. I think strings. I like when strings stand out because I know they're not code. I like when I have them yellow in my other themes too. Maybe that's a personal preference that I don't want to enforce on people, but in here, actually I used the light blue in here, but they're yellow quotation tags. Maybe that's not the right example. There we go. Text is yellow. I'd have
Did you
to see
already
it in context. We might want to change it later.
did you already
But,
do the comment? Oh no, that's the very bottom. Okay.
No, comments I haven't done yet. Comments to me is green.
Yeah, I've always seen gray. Always.
Gray? Really?
Gray. Always. But maybe that's because I'm always in a light theme.
Yeah, but even in a light thing, like maybe it's an old school thing. Like, I bet it's a Visual Studio thing. Goes back to
You
like
think?
old
Because I'm
school,
like, I don't think I've ever seen a green
DS
comment.
days. Yeah.
That is, I think we should do it like as a nod, but I've never seen it like that.
Like, let's see, BB6. If we do images,
Oh God, yes.
see,
Oh,
BB6.
I want you
This
to
is
color
like-
pick it. I want you to make
I'm
it that
so,
green.
I'm so.
Like if we're
used
gonna
to
nod, we
that,
should
like,
nod hard. Can you color pick it? Hang on, I'll color pick it for you. Zoom back in.
Let me see if I can find a bigger resolution screenshot.
Yeah.
BB6 code. Is that? Nope. Oh yeah, that's much more detailed, I think. So yeah, I'm so used to that type of a green color.
Yeah. All right, hold still.
That to me is
screenshotting.
a comment.
There it is. All
Well,
right, here
somebody's
it is.
commenting
I'm
in
putting
chat,
it
I
in
think.
chat.
What is chat saying?
Chat said, well, Aaron said that comments used to
Oh.
be emphasized. I think the modern rule is to hide them. I'm saying it's 008A00. I think we should make it that just to like, if we're gonna nod, we should like
Okay.
properly.
It's like Easter egg type of thing. 008. Oh, it's pretty close. 008.
Is it?
008.
A00.
What is it doing?
Is it like auto completing when you start typing?
Yeah. 008 800 what?
008A00.
Oh, 008 A00.
I've been standing for an hour and my watch just told me to stand up.
It won't let me paste. I've got to type this elsewhere. 008 A00.
00. Yep.
There we go. Boom. Old school.
Old school.
BB6.
Did you do operators? Are you happy with operators?
No,
Did
I
you
didn't
change
do
that?
operators.
What are you thinking about for operators?
That is like our equal signs and all of that good stuff.
I mean, does it usually pop or does it blend in? I'm gonna go look at my theme. But
Let's grab the bright teal.
let's see.
Stick the bright teal in there. Ooh, that's.
Yeah, mine are usually like gray. So I don't know what to do.
If you
I
want black
can't-
and white, we'll just wipe all the colors out. Like,
I know. I know.
too
Mine. I just went and looked, and all of my like operators are gray. So I don't know how to help you. Selecting colors.
you're hilarious. Oh my god. It's like if Eeyore designed a color palette for Visual
I would
Studio,
install it instantly.
the light purple looks actually pretty good, I think, because it's
Let me
not
see.
too like overly emphasized.
Yeah, I like that. I like it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Wait, but highlight all of it because I'm worried
Oh yeah,
that
we need
like
to go back to the editor, and yeah, that looks good. I can read most of that.
Yeah.
We could change the selection background slightly too if we want.
to make it more
So-
teal.
I think we should use maybe this color.
Okay,
or
do
some of
it!
The light,
Do it!
light purpley colors. Like this, boom, like that. What do you think of that? Is it too light?
No, honestly, I love it.
Cool. There's that highlighting. Line numbers. Line numbers. This is a place where you can be creative. Right here, line numbers. How do you want to do line numbers? Listen, let me guess. Gray.
I don't understand why you would color the line number.
Gray.
Nobody wants to see those. They need to be hidden.
You don't use line numbers like.
No, like you use them, but you don't want
'cause-
them popping like they're hot, right? Like.
I was gonna say because you're in JavaScript and you don't get real errors that tell you where the error is. Like in visuals or in C#, it's like
TypeScript's
the
getting
error's
better.
on line 16. Go fix it, and then JavaScript's like undefined.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. No, it's
Whatever.
true.
The whole app just crashed. Undefined.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Obviously, like
We have no
you
clue
just have to
why.
look at the last thing that you changed.
Yeah. Doesn't even tell you the right file. It's like
Okay.
chicken.js. Like I don't even have a chicken.js. Like what are you doing? Where did that come from?
Okay, if you want to make them hot pink, then you make them hot pink. But I need to see it. I need to see it to believe
Hot
it.
pink? I don't
pink.
know. I try like
For the active one, I thought you wanted to make all of them that bright.
I think I'm gonna try to avoid reds in this column so they don't look like breakpoints or errors.
Yeah, an error. It's gonna look like an error.
But do purple and slam that purple in there, and then it has
You
like
can't
a
tell at all.
contrast
You can't
over-
tell. You cannot tell.
You can't tell that
no.
one's purple versus
You
the next
cannot
line?
tell. That is not enough difference between the basic. Like you can't tell.
Change. Editor line number. We'll go.
Yeah, but you could make the normal ones more.
Bam, there we
God.
go. Look at, here we go. Nice and loud.
I kind of like it. It's a bit
Then we
spicy.
Then we can see the selected one now.
Okay, wait. Go back and show me on the progress page where you just selected this color from. Where
I don't know if it's Friday. Like I'm
that
watching
one?
the viewer
Teal.
numbers,
Okay.
and our viewer numbers are just like, like
I know.
Thelma and Louise. just
I
like,
know.
"Ooh."
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, seriously, I want you to try S5, teal S5 for the normal ones, and then teal S4 for the active one, or
Okay,
S3
cool.
if
No,
we're
that-
feeling
I
spicy.
think that sounds like a good idea. That's really light though.
Is it too light?
I
Okay,
can
do
hardly
that.
read that.
Okay, then do S4 then, the one that you had, but then make the active color like the boldest, maybe? Like what is the boldest teal?
The super dark one.
S1? Yeah.
Cool.
Did it work? Did it happen?
Yeah.
I can't. Can you zoom?
So,
It's not as popping as I'd hoped.
no, let's go with the super duper S1 purple. That'll contrast it more, I think.
Yeah, because this is not as popping. Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
Yep.
Very nice. Like, there's 3 computers that are idle, like they're away from keyboard right now, and we've lost the rest of the viewers. They're like, it's Friday. I don't know what these 2 goons are doing. Oh, Aaron the King's still here.
You should go lighter on active and change the background of the selected line as well. So instead of just a border on active line, border and background. Is it border and background on the active line? So,
on
let me see what, because mine. Oh yeah, mine totally has
these?
Look at this. Let me show you my screen because I think this is what he's talking about. This one, share. So when I have one selected, like the line itself is colored.
Oh yeah, we can.
I didn't even know
change
that. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, we've got on this one. We haven't got there yet, I don't think.
Okay, sorry. You're gonna
So
add yours back and stop sharing
we're only
mine.
3 items down.
UHF 57. I'm watching intently. Thank you. I may not have advertised too much because I knew it was going to be a shorter show. So I told people on Angular Air to come over and hang out, but I did not Twitters.
Where's the selected line? There it is. No. That's showing it. And then there should be one that says...
For the line itself?
Yeah, there's one for the line itself. Oh my gosh. There's so many in here. There's 50 different things in here. Bracket match. Fold. What? Error editor border.
Oh,
info, gutter.
oh. I wish there was like a
Oh, we
blink.
didn't do the gutter. Okay, hang on a second.
The
We'll
what?
get to
The
that in a
gutter?
minute. Selection background. There should be one. Find, match, range, hover, line, highlight background. That one. I think that's it. This is the one I think we want to.
Is it doing it? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you found it. Oh my God, you're awesome.
Did it!
How did you
By the
find
way,
that?
stress ball, orange.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? It's a wooden egg. Wood colored.
Oh, wood colored. I was saying,
Wood
you can't
colored.
squish an egg, can you?
It's an egg. No, it's just like a fidget toy. But like, I was like, oh, what color do you want? I just make it wood colored.
So
I'm so basic,
your new
Ed.
house is in trouble. Like it's gonna be like, what color do you want to paint the house? Just prime it.
Hey,
Just a
in
nice
our last
prime
house that
me.
we bought, me and my husband were both in complete agreement. We wanted the living room painted blood red. And we told the painters when they came and brought some over, I was like, that looks cherry. I said blood. So they had to go and make it darker.
Wow.
So I mean, I'm not afraid of color. It's just it has to have its moments. I don't know why this is like all of a sudden a thing. There it goes. The thumb trick. Oh, Aaron said editor line number dot foreground, editor line number dot active foreground can match, and it looks like the line goes out of the editor and into the line numbers.
So editor line number.
Spicy.
Okay, hang on. Before we do that, let's look at gutter.
What
Can we
is
look at
gutter?
gutter?
What you keep saying gutter? What is gutter?
Let's check
Who?
this out. Check
Who
this
be
out.
the gutter?
Watch this.
Am I seeing anything? Did I see anything? I don't think I saw anything.
Why is it not working?
Still not
Gutter,
seeing
editor, gutter. It's not
anything
changing.
on the page.
There we go.
Wait, where? Oh,
Yeah.
since when is that a area? What the what?
So we
Hang
can-
on, I've got to
we
go
can
look at my gutter real quick. I need to see what mine looks like. Oops.
do gutter. Bam! Look at that. Look at that.
There is a massive gutter. Wow, who
Yeah,
knew?
Can we do that?
Can we do-
Get crazy?
Listen, if we're gonna go crazy colorful, you gotta go with your
Gutter,
teal.
Gutter, editor, gutter,
You gotta go with your teal.
gutter background. That really chops it up too much. I don't like that.
I literally I didn't even realize there was that much space between like around the numbers. I guess it's for the drop down part and the breakpoint tool.
And it supports it supports the what do you call it? The amount of numbers too. You can have like 20,000 lines of code if you wanted to. So
Oh,
it
right,
leaves
because
little room
they're-
for that.
Because the files get so long. God help us. I don't think I've ever seen a file that had more than 4 digits.
Yeah, we don't have to color that.
Oh
It's
no, we
just,
totally can't. Oh, that was
optional.
interesting. You change. Oh, Aaron was saying that changes things that you have. You have options.
Yeah. So I said like you need to do the gutter first if you're gonna do the gutter. So what was the other one? The active line active.
Are you talking about
Oh,
the
there it is. Line
foreground?
active foreground. I don't have a line active background. It's not on this. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist in this website version of the editor, though.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, this one only gives us the foreground. This is active foreground, and then it just goes from there. There's no active background, so I can't do that one.
I never even noticed that when you're on a line of code, it changes the color of the line to show you where that line is. Like I didn't even
Oh, yeah.
know it was doing
Yeah,
that.
some themes like too much on that, and I can't use them. Like, I can't look at that.
Mm. Wah, 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 wah. Ed, yeah, Ed was right,
Don't let
as
Alyssa know.
usual.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell my wife either.
Listen. Listen, when the world goes with gray theme over your color nonsense.
Okay. I think we nailed most of these.
It-
Marker navigation. This one is fine, I think. Merge conflicts. Those look okay to me. Suggestion widget. Ooh, we need to put a color in there.
Yeah.
We need to make that match the theme. With our teal color, I think. There we go. Subtle, but I notice. I notice these things because I'm a nerd. Hover widget, that one's fine. This is the one in or Visual Studio that
Oh,
I
that you
cannot
couldn't
find the
read.
color setting for,
Yes.
and it's all of the text and all of the background are all the same color, and you can't read any of it, and I can't find the setting for it.
But didn't you even reach out to the team and ask them?
Yeah, and they're
they
like,
were
we don't know either.
How can they
Okay,
not
cool.
know? It seems like they have to know. They built it. I don't understand.
Too many people on that team. It's a huge product, so they're probably like
Oh, I see.
finding the guy
Who
or
knows?
girl
That
who
makes
did it.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. These are all peak related. These look okay to me, I think. Maybe the border. We'll toss that border up to, what do we have? Bright teal? Bright teal border. Bright teal border.
Bright
Slide
teal.
that in there.
Bright teal.
There. Then that bridges into the line that we set
Oh,
here.
I like that.
Yeah. So I think this is all of them. I think this is everything. So what we could do is we can export at this point to begin
But
the
how
uploading
does one
process.
export?
So do we want to go through the upload process next week and
Yes, we
call
do.
it a day on this?
Yes,
So
we do.
we'll leave it here. We'll export it next week. We'll do some fine tuning in Visual Studio. This requires like installing command line tools.
Oh, it really does? To like publish
Yes.
it?
Yes. So we got to install Yeoman, install a generator, and then run the generator, and then run some CLI commands to take the theme and push it up to
Is
the marketplace.
How long does it take to go to the marketplace?
At least 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, but it's not days. So, that's cool.
No, it's not days, but it'll take the rest of a show.
Yeah. No, that's I just meant like how long before it shows up live in marketplace.
And let's not forget to save our theme here.
Oh god. That would have been awful. You come back to it and you're like, this isn't right.
Well, I have had problems with the saving too. So it did save, thankfully. Yeah, one day I edited the same feature like 5 times. So I wouldn't suggest saving often in this. There seems to be a
Oh.
bug if you save and go
If you save
back and
too
save and go
often.
back. There'll be an error on the console and it will quit saving. And you're like editing and saving and it's not doing anything.
And you didn't know.
So be very careful with it. Reload the browser if you need to go back and do edits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so
So-
much, darling. Excited for the next week where we'll get it going live, light theme live.
Yes.
And
we
if you
will-
are just now joining us, the dark theme is already up and active on the. It's if you look for bright Code It Live theme under the extension store.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And this one will probably post as like Code It Live Lite or something like that. And then I hope to have Code It Live Ninja and Code It Live Kendoka too. Yeah, we should do those.
And
So like
I'm-
Ninja would be like a green theme, like a mainly like green. I think we'll do light for those because they would look really good as light themes. And then we'll
And-
do like a salmon one for the Kendo.
if corporate lets me, I will ship Code It Live 50 Shades of Grey.
That sounds like something totally different than what we
It
need.
does. It does. But I love gray. I love gray a lot. Why, camera? I'm right here. I think it's because I need a background. I'll have one soon. But thank you,
50
Ed, darling.
Shades of Code It Live.
50. Oh, I'm off to work on a talk for next week. And then we've got ngconf coming up next week. So if you're in the Angular world, I'm super excited about it. We'll be doing a TLDR streams after ngconf both
nice.
days on Thursday and Friday. So I'm really pumped about that. We'll have some special guests and prizes. So tune in for that if you like JavaScript or Angular or just want to hang out. But Ed, do you have plug-a-dugs? Plugger plugs?
We've got all of our Code It Live shows next week, but we have the Worthy Web what's it called?
Are you
Hackathon
doing?
going on,
Yep.
and we're doing shows to support that as well.
Yeah, if you don't know about this, we have a hackathon going on right now with $40,000 worth of prizes. I'm pulling up Ed's screen right now. It's called the Worthy Web App Challenge, and there's multiple categories. So check it out. It's running for I think about 6 weeks, so you have time. And the prizes are legit, so
Yeah.
you want to enter. So
Yeah, it just started. You have 38 days left before the deadline to turn in your app, so plenty of time to get in there and make something happen. But other than that, I don't have anything else. Just
Awesome.
say thank you all.
yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, chatters, for your beautiful chats, and we'll see you next week.
Bye bye.